Hey, Pastor John here, and I'm at this weird angle because I want to play a game with you guys really fast. It's going to be fun, I promise. You see, I have these cups sitting here on the table, and inside one of these cups is a quarter. And I want you to try to guess which cup has the quarter under it. Is it the left cup? Is it the middle cup? Is it the right cup? Which cup is it? How many of you think maybe the middle cup? Sorry, it's not the middle cup. That one's empty. Well, maybe then the right cup. How many of you say right? Nope, it's not that one either. Well, come on, John. You left the one that it's in till last. Is it the left cup? Wait, there's no quarter here either. If you guessed any of these cups, you all made the wrong decision because none of you guessed that it was actually the cup sitting underneath the view of the camera. Um, this was the cup with the quarter in it. You know, it's easy to make the wrong decision when you can't see all of your options. In 1 Samuel 16:7, God says, I don't make decisions the way you do. Men judge by outward appearance, but I look at a man's thoughts and intentions. In this passage, the prophet Samuel is tasked with choosing a new king for Israel who will replace King Saul. It's a big responsibility, and I think Samuel was reminded of a valuable lesson as he stood before the children of Jesse to pick which one that he thought should be king. And what was that lesson? Well, the lesson is that we need to go to God and be open to his guidance in every decision we make. You see, Samuel brought all 7 of Jesse's sons before God to ask him if choosing which one of them to be king was the right decision. He just went one at a time, and God rejected them all. Samuel didn't see that there were actually 8 options. David wasn't there. He was off taking care of the family sheep. Just like you may have decided on the wrong cup, sometimes we make choices based off the options that we see in front of us, based on what makes sense in the moment, based on our judgments of outward appearances. It's a human thing to do, to make decisions in that way. And, we may decide to treat someone badly because of how they look, but if we go to God, we see that he sees that all people are beautiful just the way he made them. We may jump into bad relationships because we don't see any other options at the moment, but God sees the perfect person for you and the story that he has to bring you together. We may accept the drugs or the alcohol that's being offered to us in the moment because we can't see how deceptive and dangerous these things are. But God sees a wiser way to handle these situations. We may look at ourselves and want to self-inflict pain through a number of ways or even contemplate suicide. But God, when he looks at you, he sees someone who is made in his image and is valuable to him and his kingdom. Look, God knows the bigger picture. He sees what we cannot. His judgments are fair, accurate, and true. He doesn't make decisions the way that we do. God knows there is a David decision that is off tending the sheep, taking care of the family sheep, and if we will just listen to him and ask him for guidance, he will lead us to make the right decisions.